you know the words, I'd love if you'd sing along with me. Well, I said, Grandpa, what's this picture here? It's all black and white, and it ain't real clear. Is that you there? Sick here, I was left on. Times were tough back in 35. This is me and Uncle George trying to survive a cotton farm and a Great Depression. And if it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. This one he's taking on the season in the middle of hell, 1943. One time you could almost see my breath. Now it's not till road Johnny McGee, he was a high school teacher from New Orleans, and he had my back through the day. And if it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. A picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray keep cover. You should have seen it in color. The day we wrote this song, we were talking about America's heroes. Our men and our women who fight around the world for us on a night just like tonight. Yeah, you can applaud that. And I know that Oklahoma's given up more than its fair share of brothers and sisters for the cause. And I want to say thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice on behalf of this great country that we get to live in. See, I grew up in a military family. My dad was a drill sergeant for 23 years in the U.S. Army. When I was a kid, I always used to wonder why my dad was such a pain in my ass, because he was. It was boot camp for pretty much 18 years. But I joined the Navy at 19 years old. And by the time I turned 21, I'd been around the world. And I came back with a great and deep respect for what it is that those boys and girls have to do on a daily basis. And I know we're all tired of fighting endless wars, but this is the land of the free because of the brave. And I will always salute the flag and say the Pledge of Allegiance because I believe this is still the greatest country in the world. My grandfather believed that too. He was an Army vet of the Korean War. And long before I was ever born, he was in some godforsaken jungle halfway around the world, fighting for his life. And I've wondered many times, what is it that makes a man wake up in those kind of conditions and want to fight their way out instead of laying down and dying? And I'm not sure that I've come up with a very good answer for every man. But I know what that one thing was for my grandfather. That was my grandmother. He would have gladly given his life for hers. And that's what true love's all about. Now, I never saw my grandfather cry one day in my entire life. Until the day they laid my grandmother in the ground after she lost her battle with breast cancer. And that day, he broke down like a baby at her graveside. But that's what love will do to you and should do to you. I hope everybody in here finds that kind of love in their lifetime. That's exactly what we wrote this song about. Unconditional love. So this song goes out to all y'all out there looking for it. This one is my favorite one. This is me and Grandma in the summer sun, all dressed up. The day we said our vows. You can't tell it's you, but it was hot that June. That a rose was red and her eyes were blue. Just look at that smile. I was so proud. That story